Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. This video is part of the Stamp Around UK video hop, and I will be joined with a host of other UK demonstrators, and this month we are using up our scraps. So there will be a link to all of the other videos in the hop in the description for this video, so please do check that out and get lots of inspiration for using up your scraps. I am using up some scraps of very vanilla card and also of the Inked Botanicals designer series paper, using just my type stamp set and the Tailor Made Tags dies. I've already made 2 tags and here they are. Okay, so all I did was cut strips, add it to a piece of very vanilla card and then die cut out my tags. So, and then decorated them. So I'm going to make another one, maybe 2, let's see. And it really was just random on the thickness of the pieces that I've got and the patterns that I've got, and I just chopped bits. As I say, some of them quite narrow. Oh, that's quite a nice one, I like that one. I don't know where that came from, but we'll have that. And some of them a bit thicker, and have one of these. So obviously if you already had some small strips, then you would just use them. Just going to use that. Might do another one. I've decided I'm doing 2. I'm not sure about that colour beside that. That one's nice. And we'll have that on there then. I'm just going to chop this bit down a little. And what I could do is pop that in up there as well. I do need to fill this whole bit to get 2 tags, so I'll have a piece of this. They don't even have to be straight, to be perfectly honest. Look at that, and a little bit of that at the bottom there. Right, I am just going to glue these pieces on. And the easiest way to do it is simply to add the glue to the card, pop one on, and then just work my way down. So I'm just going to move these out to the side because I quite like that. And I don't want to mess it up too much. And I will just fast forward through adding these pieces and come back to you when I'm finished. Okay, so we have that and we've covered the whole thing there. Okay, it kind of looks like there's a gap there, but there's not really. It's just that that bit is whiter. And the next stage would be just just simply decide which tag shapes you want to use and what sizes, and cut them out. Now I am using the larger one of these two, so I can go right to the top on there, and I'm wide enough. So what I didn't say was that this piece of card just happened to be what I had in, but it is obviously big enough. I think it's the width of an A4. I don't know about how big that is. So we've got 7.5 centimetres ish. Okay. So that would be roughly 3 inches, maybe, something like that. Okay, as I say, it's what I had. So I'm going to die cut this one, and then I'll run it back through again and die cut that one, and they just fit in. All right, back with you in just a moment. Right, so I have die cut those from that piece of card. It did, one of the pieces of paper was overhanging the edge. I just took my scissors and cut that off just to make it a little bit easier to make sure that I was cutting the card and paper when I did my die cutting. Just another quick tip. Okay, so just want to decorate these now, and as with previous ones, I have got some extra scraps of the vanilla, and see, all of these stamps are from Just My Type. So using Memento, I'm just going to pop that on there, and this one I did my little pot with Calypso Coral. So I'll do that this way around, little pot, and the leaves from Lost Lagoon. Just line that up on there, like so. With this, I just coloured in using Stampin' Blends in Calypso Coral and Lost Lagoon, and I did Dark Daffodil Delight and Petal Pink, I think I did. Let me just put the lid on that. I do need to use that again, but let's not get carried away and get myself covered in it. Okay, so quick bit of colouring on this one. On these, I used some of the dies again, just to partially cut them out. Don't know what I've done with my washi tape, but that doesn't matter for now. And I think I did this one. Yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll chop it down. So I'm going to die cut these, back in a second. Right, so let's get rid of these little bits. And we've got these, and I can get rid of my dies for now. I think I'm finished with the dies actually. Let's just clear up some of this. Right, so I'm going to add that onto there, and I might chop off a little bit more. and that one on to there, and chop some off. So we'll do that first. We'll stick them on, chop bits off. Like that. This one. Like there. More to do. Bring in me scissors. Big scissors are easier. Just chop that off. And it's fine. Let's chop that off anyway. Should have brought out my silicone mat. It would have made life easier, but never mind. There we go. Put that in the bin before I stick something to it. Right, now I think For You is fabulous for a gift tag sentiment. I'm going to go Lost Lagoon again, just because these are colours in the Designer Series paper. Do it right in the corner there. Maybe don't do it in that corner because it's a bit grubby. Put it in this one. For You, and again we can just trim that to fit. Take a little bit off that side too. They can go on wherever you wish. Yeah. Let's do it For You down here on this one, just to mix it all up. Pop that on there, and my final bit of stamping was just to use, did use Memento, now using Lost Lagoon. I could do them all differently. There we go. Now, last bit of detail. Because I was using quite a lot of glue, these ones got a bit grubby, and it's still grubby. So I reinforced them actually with some other ones that I had die cut from more scraps of card. So we'll just do the same, even although these ones aren't too bad. Pop it on, line it up, scooch it around. Benefits of that wet glue. Happy with that. Give it a good press. Then I used this satin edged ribbon. Ribbon strips. That one I did, yeah, that's the double one. Just pop that through, and then loop the ends through, pass the ends through that loop rather, like that. That's That's that one. Quickly do this one. If I am going to give these as a gift, I kind of want them all to be roughly the same length. So just give them all a wee haircut like that. And the final touch was to add some classic matte dots. And I've only got a few left, but they are the vanilla ones. Oops. Put them in the middle of those flowers. One biggie, oops, oops, oops. One biggie, a couple of small ones on this one, because they're right on the edge there. And up there. Done, ta-da! 4 different tags using up my scraps of Very Vanilla card and also of my Inked Botanicals Designer Series paper, stamped and decorated with some extra scraps of Very Vanilla card using the Just My Type stamp set. Please do click on the description for this video to get links to everyone else taking part in this hop. Until the next time, take care, bye bye.